Hey guys, the Cinnamon123 here with an episode of BlastED. In this video, we're going to be discussing some of the uses of TNT that go beyond griefing. A bunch of people feel that TNT is simply a griefing tool and that basically no good can come from it. And I'm going to here in this set of videos called BlastED, I'm going to show you guys some ways that you can use TNT for not griefing. Today I'm going to be showing you a mining technique that I've picked up over my years playing Minecraft. I do have a safe version of this TNT blast, and I'll explain that later, and I will also link it in the description as I've already made a tutorial about it. But I'm just going to go ahead and light this TNT and back off a little ways, and we'll see that we can get this really nice pathway as a mineshaft. Now I am in a tunneler's dream world, fairly high up, so I'm not getting any of the resources. And in case you're wondering what exactly a tunneler's dream world is, it's a world wherein it's basically an awful lot of stone where you can blast in. It's in the new snapshots, check it out. But as you can see, we've got a huge amount of surface area exposed, and that actually only used 3 or 4 TNT, so that is actually some great results. I'm going to go ahead and run down how to do this particular blasting style. As you would expect, you start out with a standard strip mine. That is a 1 by 1 by 2 or 1 by 2 by infinitely long hole, but we do a little something different. First things first is you just want to dig down until you can't dig anymore, and go ahead and dig out the stone in between that, and go ahead and place a torch every place along the way. Just keep doing this until you get as far as you want to go. As you can see, this doesn't take that long to mine out, and you will get an awful lot of blocks exposed. Once again, if there were ores that were being exposed right now, I would highly recommend going ahead and picking them up. Let's go ahead and make sure I've done this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In case you guys are wondering, it is a 5-block spacing between each of these torches. So if you go ahead and forget like I did and dig out the bottom block before you finish digging out the top blocks, you can go ahead and go by that spacing. Alright, now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to place TNT and then snow on top of it. And we'll want to place it in front of each and every one of these torches. Just go ahead and keep doing that. And the reason that we're doing this is because the TNT will blow up, and each TNT will blow up the next TNT in sequence. Now the snow has a very low blast resistance, but it has one, and that is fairly important, because if we didn't have any blast resistance above this, we would have a very chaotic shape, and very unpredictable one. Whereas this is a very controlled way of doing it, and it's just the piece of snow for each piece of TNT. That's very doable, especially if you've got a few snow golems running around that you can just farm snow off of. This is the last piece of TNT, and I'm going to go ahead and break that torch. Let's go ahead and light it up, and we'll see it blow away. As you can see, there are a few blocks left behind and a few that are uneven. This is the difference between the safe method in the video below and this method. There will be 1 or 2 blocks that will be blown up like those two, and there will be a few that are left behind. But overall, you get a very good spread, and very few ores would actually be destroyed with this blast pattern. As you can see, we have the 2-block spacing that is usual between strip mines. And to go ahead and show you guys how much more spacing we are getting between this and a standard strip mine, which looks like this. Right here you can see for every time that we move forward in a standard strip mine, we expose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Now those blocks, well, I guess 7, 8 if you count those two, but I'm going to go ahead and say 6. And you can see if there's ore on each side of this. Now with this design, you still get this 6, but in addition to that, you also get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blocks in addition to that 6. So you're exposing a lot more area. That's 20 compared to 6. That's more than 3 times as much, and it just took a little bit of TNT. TNT for the most part isn't that hard to acquire. It is just a few creepers away from getting one piece, and just keep on going at it and you'll get loads of it. Trust me, if you've been playing for a while like me, it is absolutely doable. Now, something that is actually really cool about this design, you want to go ahead and make sure there are 3 blocks between each one of these. But if you go ahead and count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks again, once again bringing up that 5 block spacing, you can also do this horizontally. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to keep digging until I reach this side here. I'm just going to do a very simple shaft. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then one to grow on to go ahead and put the TNT in. This will just be a very short blast to demonstrate, but what you'll see is that you can actually save a lot on your flint and steel as well here, because both of these charges will be set off at the same time. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the one to put the TNT in. And what you'll see is that both of these sets of mineshafts will be set off at the same time. So we will get even more efficiency on our flint and steel in particular, and it saves even more time compared to the usual. So definitely this particular blasting pattern is definitely worth it. Any holes that you get here you can always fill in with cobblestone, just like that, and you're not too bad, not too worse for wear, and you can definitely clear out lots and lots of caves and stuff like this with this as well. It exposes absolutely massive amounts of surface area. I'm really pleased with it, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a demonstration of what this would be like in a real-life scenario. Alright, so I've dug down quite a bit deeper, and now I am down near some ores like redstone, should be at about diamond level as well. And what you want to go ahead and do after you've dug your initial mineshaft is you want to go ahead and pick up any ores that you can see in the walls, and actually you want to make sure you mine out any deposits as well, just to go ahead and save yourself some time. I'm just going to go ahead and mine up this iron. I'm not going to worry about if I see any more, which I didn't. Excuse me. You want to go ahead and place your TNT and your snow on top. Once again, just backtracking until you get all the way to the exit. Once again, this is very nice because snow is renewable, and it's not just renewable, it's very easy to collect, in fact. I didn't go ahead and collect those torches, but if you want to go ahead and save on your torches as well, I would recommend going ahead and doing that. And we'll go ahead and get our blasts. As you can see, very little redstone was actually damaged, and we actually have exposed some diamonds. That's actually pretty sweet. So as you can see, it can yield quite a bit of resources. Also got some emerald there. So it is definitely worth the TNT to go ahead and expose these extra blocks, because it really helps increase your output by quite a bit. Granted, there is a little bit of cleanup afterwards, but it is a lot less cleanup than if you were going to go ahead and dig out the 7 mine shafts it would take to equivocate the amount of blocks that you're exposing here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video of BlastED. If you want to keep seeing videos like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also leave a comment. I want to know if you guys would be interested in more useful applications of TNT. Until next time, this is the Cinnamon123 signing out.